All right, so you know what? I gotta do it this way so you can see my face. So tonight, we didn't do anything with the lab itself because the lab is done. The walls are up. Um, we did order and we received already the because what we're gonna do is we're going to cover the door in contact paper for this year. It's like some really cool looking wood grain contact paper that we're going to put on the door. And then next year we're going to actually carve a door. She wants to do the lines in the pink foam and then paint it and make it look like a real wood door. So we're gonna get another piece of foam for next year, or we may just turn that one around and do it on the backside. Um, but this year it will look like a wood door. It's just going to be a wood door in there, and then we'll put a little frame of other wood around it or whatever. We'll figure that out. But so we did get that today, but we also started building the slab. So some notes. I'm letting the Goo Gone get those stupid stickers off. By the way, the Goo Gone is the Goo Gone gel, spray gel. Supposedly it's just going to wipe this shit off, so we'll see. So as you can tell, it doesn't look that great. I don't like it yet. So what we're gonna do is, yes, we're gonna have a couple of ideas with how we're gonna hide these lines. But first we'll talk about the edges. So at first I thought, okay, yeah, we'll just fold this over, we'll screw it in like that. I'll put the fake rivets that Ty is 3D or already 3D printed for me, and I can just put those rivets on there and space them out, whatever. And then I looked at, like, these are the first screws I used, and yeah, sure, they're really in there, and I can spray paint them metal, but they were really hard to get in because it's metal, so I had to use sheet metal screws. Sure, I could have found one, but these are all I had. Once I started screwing it in, I was like, wait a minute. I don't like how this looks because it's just screws. And when I put the rivets in there, that's still not going to look right because maybe I want to put a rivet there. Well, I can't now because that's there. I can't put the fake rivet. Sure, I could drill out the fake rivet a little bit and pop it over the top of this. But I would have had to, like, measure out where I wanted to put the rivets. And I just wanted to get this done. So what we're going to do, tomorrow, I'm going to buy aluminum angle iron. And we're going to get 4 pieces of angle iron. There'll be one on the top and one on the bottom, so it will cover this. And what it will actually do is, that's why like this one, you know, you've got this lip that I'm going to fold underneath. Well, now that'll really make it look real nice, is there will be this angle iron that will come halfway down there, halfway up here. Same with that, it'll go over here and come down here. It'll hide this, it'll squish this down real nice. And I can put a couple of screws. I can put like one down there, one here in the middle, and one down there, and it will hold this in. It'll hold that aluminum in real nice against this. It'll also give it a nice clean edge with a channel in between that I can put the rivets in. These will disappear because I'll use either flat head screw, because I'll still need to keep this down. I'm going to try it without it. I'm going to try with just, sorry, I'm trying to make it not focus. I'm going to try it with just the actual metal, the angle iron, and see if that holds it. I think if I do the top first and then come under here and do this, it may not actually need these screws. So that takes care of that. I think it'll add a lot of depth to it. The bottom and the top we're not going to worry about. I do have some extra. You can see the extra right there. There is extra, and I may just cut a piece of that and, you know, staple it on here or glue it or whatever. It's not, this is not going to be seen because it's going to be down on the ground, and that one you're not going to see because it's going to be up in the air. But for the seams, the original idea was that we were going to go along, and this is where the straps were going to go, and you would not see them. But then I remembered that this is going to be angled, so if somebody's taking a picture like this and the thing is angled like this, you are going to see those lines behind them. I get it. I'm a home hunt. It's not a perfect table. It's not a real metal table. I get it. I've done a pretty good job of making it look like a metal table. But the next idea is that I want to take, with that extra metal down there, I'm going to take 2 pieces of it, and I'm going to put them together like this. And I'm going to put down like painter's tape on the seam. Ew, I just touched it. Oh, gross. I don't have anything to wipe this off with. Ugh. I didn't mean to dry that. Ugh, orange cleaner. My hands are gonna smell like orange forever. That's my grass, by the way. It sucks, but so we're gonna take well, I didn't wipe off the label yet, is we're gonna take like some painter's tape, and then I have, I can get the metallic spray paint, so I can spray paint that. Then that would blend it in at least a little bit. The other option is to take a piece of wood, like I don't know what this stuff is called. I know what it's called when I buy it. I know you're gonna hear music, but sorry. It's this stuff. It's this lath stuff. So get that, which I actually have some right there. Is put that over here. That's nothing more, by the way. Is put that over these seams, paint it silver so that it matches, and it would just add a little bit of dimension to that. I think that's the route I want to go, because I have the wood to do it, and I can just see how that looks. So I'm gonna take those extra pieces. I've got plenty of this extra wood here to use it on, and just see what it looks like with the two different options, and then have Ashley decide which way to go. But yeah, so we're gonna do the edges. We're gonna do the edges, and then we're gonna figure out how to cover those seams up real nice. And then we got the fake rivet heads. Well, they're not rivet heads. They're like carriage bolt heads is what he printed. Here's a picture of them. So we're going to do that first. And I'm actually making a separate vlog just for this, so I don't want to spend too much time on it, about how we're going to do the sides and the legs and all that. So I'm doing a specific one just for that. But this is just an update of what we've done today. We did clear out part of the inside of the garage so that we can get to the door area now. Some of that's out here. Some of it was put back in the sheds. Tomorrow we're going to start with the graveyard as well. So we'll see how far we get with that. I still need to patina the bars and the gates and get those up and all that. But this is the point where like there's so many little projects going on that we don't know what thing to work on when. So I'm trying to get stuff out of the garage so that she can then work on decorating all that and putting all the stuff together. She's making some things. She's making a panel. She's making some other stuff. And then once she's done with that, she wants to come in here and start decorating all this and get this built. And then I'll be out here doing all of the rest of the stuff. So really, it's just more of just like setting up stuff now. I think that's the last thing we're building is this slab. I don't know, we're building some other stuff for the lab, but yeah. It's never ending. So, all right, well, haunt on, and we'll see you very, very soon.